Hi, in the previous session we have discussed one-way analysis, that is one-way ANOVA analysis. In this presentation I will be discussing on the two-way ANOVA. Two-way ANOVA analysis is used when the data are classified on the basis of two factors. For example, the industrial output may be classified on the basis of different varieties of uh, type of the good, and also on the basis of different varieties of sizes used. A business firm may have its sales data classified on the basis of different salesmen and also on the basis of sales in different regions. The various units of a product produced during certain period may be classified on the basis of different varieties of machines used and also on the basis of different grades of labor. Such a two-way design may have repeated measurements of each factor or may not have repeated values. The ANOVA technique is little different in case of repeated measurements, where we also compute the interaction variation. So, when we don't have repeated values, we cannot directly compute the sum of squares within samples as we had done in the case of one-way ANOVA. So we have to calculate the residual error variation by subtraction. Once we have calculated the sum of squares for total variance and for variance between varieties of one treatment, as also for variance between varieties of the other treatment. So the various steps are involved in the calculation, and I will be sharing the steps and with an illustration in the learning material. Please download the learning material and go through that learning material. After that, suppose in the case of a two-way design with repeated measurements for all the categories, we can obtain a separate independent measure of inherent or smallest variations. For this measure, we can calculate the sum of variance, sum of the squares and degrees of freedom in the same way as we have worked out on the calculation of sum of squares for variance within the samples in the case of one-way ANOVA. So total SS between columns and SS between rows can also be worked out as stated. So when we find leftover sums of squares and leftover degrees of freedom, which are used for what is known as interaction variation. What is this interaction variation? It is the measure of interrelationship among the two different classifications. So after making all these computations, ANOVA table can be set up for drawing inferences. So here to have the better understanding in the learning material, in the illustration, I have discussed the steps to calculate the ANOVA, and also I have given a table how to write the inference for that particular table. So please go through that one and try to solve some problems which are provided for your reference. Thank you.